The White House press secretary says the administration feels good about reaching a deal with Iran. But until that happens, the two countries continue fighting an economic battle in the Strait of Hormuz, with less than a week left in their current ceasefire. Fox's Caroline Elliott reports.
All vessels are advised to immediately return to port if leaving and discontinue transit to Iran if that is your next port of call. Do not attempt to breach the blockade.
U.S. naval vessels on patrol in the Gulf of Oman issuing a stern warning to ships arriving and departing from ports in Iran as the U.S. ramps up its own pressure campaign on Tehran.
If the Iranians are going to try to engage in economic terrorism, we're going to abide by a simple principle that no Iranian ships are getting out either.
The White House is also looking into freezing Iranian leaders' funding and potential secondary sanctions on countries that buy Iranian oil.
The Iranians should know that this is going to be the financial equivalent of what we saw in the kinetic activities.
The standoff comes as both countries push for a new round of peace talks, but the president says there won't be a deal unless Iran gives up its nuclear program.
This whole thing is really about no nuclear. They cannot have a nuclear weapon.
And the yeas are 47, the nays are 52. The motion is not agreed to.
Meanwhile, on Capitol Hill, a war powers resolution introduced by Senate Democrats came up short. The bill would have forced President Trump to stop military operations until he gets approval from Congress.
It's time for us to have a meaningful debate, a constitutional debate, as to whether or not we're going to continue this war in Iran.
And Party Leader Chuck Schumer says Democrats plan to force votes on the war every week until it comes to an end. And New York, Caroline Elliott, Fox News.